Man, you are suffering in silence because you are not willing to ask. And I get it. This was me for a very long time. I was suffering. And if I'm being honest, there was days where I didn't want to suffer anymore. And I didn't know how I was going to stop suffering unless I took some drastic measures. And those measures weren't the measures that I wanted to take, and they're not the measures that you want to take, meaning suicidal thoughts, meaning at some point just running away, running to Alaska or Canada and living in the wilderness. Probably had those thoughts. But you and I both know that's not the right answer. The right answer is to stop suffering in silence, and start asking. God says, ask, seek, knock, and it will be given to you. And when we start asking, when we start seeking, and when we start knocking on doors, on opportunities that may or may not be there, you start to see your world differently. And this is what's happened with me, and it's what has happened with so many other men and women. But when we start to ask, knock, and seek, things open up. Things are revealed to us that we couldn't see before because we simply weren't asking. We are suffering in silence because of our pride. And again, this is my experience that once I started seeking, and for me, that was looking into counselors, asking people just for advice on what the best option was, and getting coaching, getting training, going to counselors. Like once I started doing this, it opened up. So men, you don't have to suffer in silence. And I don't know what you're going through, but maybe it's coaching that you need. Maybe it's just someone to give you a little boost, maybe a little mentorship, and I'd be willing to do that as as I now help men who are struggling and help them get out of their depression, being stuck. So if this is something where you're at, you're suffering in silence and you want to get out, I encourage you to message me. Send me a message on Instagram, surrender.strength, and just say, hey, I need a little help. And you're not obligated to coaching, you're not obligated to anything. Just an hour of, hey, what's going on? And let's see. And this is what I found. Most people are, they don't need coaching. They know the answer. They just need someone to encourage them, to give them a little nudge to move forward. And again, maybe this is where you're at. You're right on the edge, but again, you haven't been asking, you haven't been seeking, you haven't been knocking. So you're not exactly sure. The reality is, you know what you need to do, but sometimes we just need a little nudge to push us over the edge. And if this is you, again, message me and let's set up a time to meet, or just communicate through messaging. That's fine too. But you need to start doing something, start asking, start seeking, and you will see opportunities. You will see paths that you didn't see before, simply because you're willing to let go of your pride, let go of your ego, and to ask for help. So, surrender.strength on Instagram, message me, and let's get you moving forward in the direction that you want to go.